you're a digital marketer trying to make money on social media, then you're going to need to stop doing this, okay? And a lot of times, a lot of people don't even know that they are doing this. Like, you keep thinking that it's always the product, the app, the platform. You think it's the mentor that you have, all these things as to why you are not being successful. But here's the funny thing about it, right? You are suffering from a personal development issue. And some of you sit there and say, yeah, I know, but you don't work on it. Or you say, no, I'm not, right? And it's so funny because some of the people that sit there and act like, yo, my mindset is good, they follow up with something that is bullshit about their mindset, right? Like, they'll sit there and say, oh, no, I'm positive. But anyway, so it's not my mindset, you know, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But that's part of the problem. Listen, if you sit there and you make a post, right? And then you check that post 20 freaking times within the next hour, that's a problem. That is coming from lack. That is coming from fear. Nobody does that. Like, some people will sit there and say, oh, I don't do that. Yeah, you do. You keep checking because you want to know, do I have any views yet? Is it doing anything? Do I have any engagement? What's going on? That's lack. That is lack, man. And the funny thing is some people don't even know they're doing this. One time I was on a live, right? And this girl comes on and she was like, oh yeah. When I post, you know, I act as if my business is already good. Yeah, but anyways, I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. And I even got this other account and I'm doing this. And I was like, whoa, you got another account? Yeah, because I'm just trying to post over there because I'm trying to get something. And I'm like, oh, but I thought you were acting like your business is already done. See, she didn't even know that she was showcasing some form of lack and disbelief. And then they turn around and sit there and say, Justin, I'm doing everything. And then when we deep dive into their business, they're not doing everything at all. Like, this girl didn't even know about TikTok stories. She was only posting and just trying to figure out why it's not there. Guys, I need you to understand the mirror reality, all right? How the mirror reality works is what we do is we generally will observe something, okay? We then give off a reflection. And in this case, it's an image. And in this case, the image is based around your attitude, your thoughts, and your energy. It's not your physical image. It's the image of what's going on in here. Because I need you to understand something. We don't attract what we want. We attract what we are. So we're projecting this crummy image. And then the mirror reality takes this image and with a delay gives us back more of that, right? So we say, I'm living in fear. This is bullshit. I must be missing something. Reality says, okay, great. You must be missing something. Here you go. Keep figuring it out, right? And then we observe that our business is not doing good and we keep on this perpetual loop, and this is how this is working, all right? And most people don't even know they're doing this because this has been a set point for them. So they're posting, but then they're so focused on what they're missing that they're not even really giving their all into what they're posting. And we know that this is amazing that just a little mindset shift can work so well because of Roger Bannister. Well, one, we have other people like, you know, like my life, other people's lives, right? But Roger Bannister shows it really, really clearly because I want you to think about it like this. Roger Bannister is the first guy that broke the mile within 4 minutes. Guess what? He did not do any steroids. He didn't run faster than anybody. He didn't train harder than anybody. He didn't do anything. He just kept visualizing and accepting his newfound belief. Focusing on where he wanted to go and not why he couldn't do it, but how he could do it. Do you understand? Like, I remember when I came across a law of attraction person one time, and it was right here on YouTube, right? And this person said, well, the only reason why you're not attracting what you want is because you focus on what you don't want more than what you do want. And I was like, well, that's bullshit. I don't focus on what I don't want. And when she said that, I didn't get that. Right? But then I started to notice one day that I don't always focus on what I don't want per se, but I focus on the fact that I don't have a lot, right? Meaning I might sit there and say, man, I want this to happen, but I don't have it yet. Man, I don't have it. Man, it didn't come today. Damn, I'm so far from it, right? So it's not like I focus on the bad of what I don't want, like, oh my God, I'm going to not make any money and I'm not going to be able to pay my bills, right? I don't focus on that. I would always used to focus on the fact that I just didn't have this thing that I really, really, really craved over here. And that dawned on me, because where focus goes, energy flows, number one, right? Number two, the mirror of reality, what's the image that I'm giving off? So, and that's why some of you guys could be doing all the actions, but you're not going in the right direction because you're suffering from a lack of application and a personal development issue. This is the funny thing about it. I remember back in the day, all the little network marketers, right, would used to say, you got to take massive action. You got to take massive action, right? And then I saw Tony Robbins do this one video one day where he said, sometimes you can take massive action, you know what I mean? And it won't get you there if your belief is fucked up. And that dawned on me too, because I said, shit, that's me. Because I remember that there was a time where I was in fear, I was in lack, and I was taking massive action, but I wasn't going anywhere. And I'm talking about like massive action, but it was all out of desperation. Think about it. If you're taking desperation action, you're pushing people away, right? Even though you're taking the action. So this is why people can't understand it. This is why some digital marketers don't understand this whole concept. They're like, I'm doing the actions, I'm not getting the results. And it's like, because a lot of the times the image that you're giving out, if I'm putting actions out this way, but I'm focused over here saying I must be missing something, do you see how those are a disconnect? You got to be aligned with, okay, I'm going to go help somebody and I'm going to go help somebody today because I know every time I help somebody and I bring value to the marketplace, I get closer to my goals, and I'm going to do that by taking this type of action. And then you validate yourself by doing that type of action. Okay, I didn't get the result I wanted today, but it's okay. I'm going to push forward. And that's the other thing. That's the other thing about the mirror reality. There's a delay. So what I'm saying is today, if you look around today and you're not happy with what you're getting today, understand this. This is a reflection of past thoughts, actions, and energy. Today you are experiencing past thoughts, actions, and energy. Now, if you know this, the deal is to not to focus on what's going on right now and letting it dictate your emotions. The goal is to flip that and just focus on your emotions and then let the mirror reality catch up to you. And that's a crazy concept. And this is why they say Delulu is the Salulu. I don't know if you've been around online, people saying that, or they say they're delusional, right? It sounds delusional. Delulu is the Salulu. Being delusional is the solution. And the reason why they say Delulu is the Salulu is because, in a sense, you're literally having to avoid your reality right now. And I know it sounds like I'm getting deep into the law of attraction, but no, this is some serious shit. That's the problem. We focus on our reality right now and the fact that we don't have. And because of that, we don't have, we're in lack. And then that lack dictates how we take our actions. Sometimes we don't even take any actions, right? Like I know so many people that they get told, okay, like I'll tell them on TikTok, I'm like, okay, hey, you need to go live. You need to post in your stories. You need to engage for 20 minutes the way that we teach you. And then you need to post. And they'll say, okay, cool. They got that. I mean, like, there's only 4 things they got to freaking do. They got the actions down, but guess what? A couple days go by, and guess what? They didn't go live that day. Oh, I didn't post my stories. I forgot. Oh, man, I was overthinking. I was supposed to post 2 times today. I only posted 1. I kind of got in my head. I got too busy. Oh, I forgot to engage. And it's like, and we wonder why these actions aren't being done. And it's probably because most likely what they're focusing on at this moment, which is dictating their state of being and their attitude and everything that's going on. And so that's determining either the actions that they take or how they take the actions. If you're in lack, do you not think that your videos are going to be a little bit different than the person that is confident in their business and just wants to help somebody today? Of course, you're going to, the way that you present yourself is going to be different. But beyond that, because a lot of people, they know how to put on a good poker face. But here's the thing that you cannot hide. How you talk about your business, the words that you use, your tonality, you can't hide those things. You can try, but some of you don't really think that, dang, the words that I use when I'm in lack compared to the words that I use when I'm confident about what I'm doing, there's a difference, right? So anyways, like I said, this is a personal development game. And if you're looking to change that, you need to join my app where this Friday, we're putting on a 21-day boot camp. We're going to give you content ideas, story ideas, and we're going to help you with this money mindset, okay? To flip this stuff and to get you into action mode and to get you focusing on where you want to go and not keep on fucking up, right? Because you're not suffering from a lack of information. You're suffering from a lack of application, AKA a personal development issue that's going inside of you. So you can blame it's TikTok's fault, it's Instagram's fault, it's YouTube's fault, it's this, it's that, it's the program, it's my mentor, it's all that stuff. Or you can start taking some responsibility and saying, you know what, it's probably me. And once I change that, everything else will change.